What's up guys, this is the Honest Outlaw here, and today we are going to be doing a full review on the Surefire XC1 weapon light. Start this review off today by talking about the intended use of this item. It would be a very good concealed carry light, in my opinion the best concealed carry light you can get due to its size and weight. Also I've found, due to its power, it's also a very good all-around weapon light. I mean, you can do just about anything with this as far as home defense, WROL. I mean, this light will go with you everywhere, and due to the fact that it uses AAA batteries instead of Surefire proprietary batteries, it's just a lot more convenient to use. I don't have a lot of knocks against these Surefire proprietary batteries except for the fact that they are a little bit more expensive and they're a little harder to come by. Especially if you don't want to order them off the internet, you can get a AAA battery at a gas station at 2 in the morning if you need to. I would recommend this light to anyone who concealed carries or needs an all-around weapon light. It's always better to identify your target, so if you carry a gun, it's always nice to carry a light as well, and this one is so convenient due to its size that I just can't imagine you leaving home without it. Aside from having a weapon light that has Surefire's undeniable reliability and track record that uses AAA batteries, the main selling point of this weapon light is its size and weight. I mean, it puts out about 200 lumens and it's only 1.5 ounces with a battery. That is just incredible. Along with its outstanding weight, the size of it actually is very small. It's only 2.4 inches in total length, which doesn't increase the size of the holster you need to carry it by all that much. If you look at the holster that I currently use for the Surefire XC1, it's not that much bigger, if at all, than the holster I previously used for just my regular Glock 19 without a light. And as far as size and weight goes compared to its main competitors, I'm going to do a full review on this versus these two lights in the future. But for now, I'll do a quick comparison. Like I said before, the XC1 is 2.4 inches in length and 1.6 ounces. Compared to the Streamlight TLR3, which is an amazing budget light, this is 2.3 ounces, which is about an ounce heavier, but you can see the profile is much bigger. Also compared to the Surefire 300 Ultra, which is 4 ounces, and the profile is, again, considerably bigger. The battery life on this weapon light is 1.5 hours, which again isn't bad at all considering that you could get a whole pack of AAA batteries and just keep them around you. And as far as batteries go, they go in the front compartment of the weapon light. You just take it off like that. Unscrew your flathead screw there. Take your flathead screwdriver and unscrew this. Super easy to do. Out pops your AAA battery, which one also comes with this weapon light. It's nice of them to include that for $200, but we appreciate it. As far as the max output of this weapon light, it's about 200 lumens, which isn't bad at all out to about 50 yards. Once you get about 75, it really starts pushing it. And I'll put in some footage that shows 25, 50, and 75. This light really isn't designed for throw, more of a spill. I mean, you can see a very clear picture inside a room. It will really illuminate the entire room. Compared to your Surefire 300 Ultra, which is basically throw. It's one huge hot spot, a very blinding light. This is blinding also if you get hit by it in the middle of the night, but not so much as the Surefire Ultra, which in turn is much more powerful. The XC1 is putting about 200 lumens out, which is good to about 50 yards. Because the spill is so wide, there's not that hot spot, whereas the TLR3 only has 125 lumens, but you can acquire targets a little bit further, up till about 75 yards. Whereas the 300 Ultra, again, is heavier, but you can acquire targets up to 100 yards. As far as durability and track record go, I mean, Surefire is just where it's at as far as weapon lights go. They're almost impossible to break, and believe me, over the history I've tried, especially with this one. I've had this light now for about 2 months or so, and I've put it through as much as I could possibly put it through out here on the ranch. I mean, I've shot it in snow, I've shot it definitely at night. I mean, I've dropped it holster wear over the past 2 months. I've probably shot 500 or 600 rounds through the gun that this light was attached to, and absolutely no problems whatsoever. As far as the ergonomics of the light go, it's obviously a smaller light, so that's kind of a con. I mean, it's a little bit tougher to get to the controls when you put the weapon light on. I mean, as you can see, they're very slim and very tight, which is good for carry, but sometimes not so good for using it. And as far as the controls go, I'll show you real quick how this works. You slide it on there just like that. You tighten this little flathead screw here. You can do it with a flathead screwdriver, you can do it with a penny, you know, anything you can get your hands on. A couple quick turns of that screw and this light is on. You want to make sure it's really on there though. In the recoil of the gun, weapon lights have a tendency to pop off, and I can show that in a video. But once you get it on there good and tight, this is your momentary on both sides, ambidextrous. It's very nice for left-handers. I'm not, but I feel your pain. And this is your constant on here. It's a little cross bolt. And it pops right out the other side. And as far as the controls go, I think it's actually a little bit easier for as far as the momentary versus constant on the XC1 than it is the Surefire 300 Ultra. Even though the controls are bigger, I sometimes have a tendency to try to hit these buttons and I accidentally turn the constant on. The XC1 has two different sets of controls, so it's a little harder to get confused between the two, which can mean life or death in certain situations. As far as price goes, this is a real con of this item, and kind of Surefire in general. I mean, you can't get the best weapon light in the world for nothing though. It retails for about $300, but you can get it about $200 street price, which is about the same as the 300 Ultra, so you really have to decide whether you want a super powerful light or a medium powered, very convenient light. The Streamlight TLR3, however, can be had for about $70, which is a pretty incredible bargain, and it can do almost everything this light can do, except it's just a little smaller and a little more powerful, and in my opinion a little more rugged as well. As far as cons go of this weapon light, it's really tough to find them, but I would say as far as ergonomics go, the controls are just a little harder to hit than most weapon lights I've used, and the price. It's an expensive light, but in my opinion, it's definitely worth it. I would give it a solid 10 out of 10. I mean, as far as weapon lights go, I never carried one before this, and now that I bought it, I carry it all the time. You can't get a much better review than that. Alright guys, this has been the Honest Outlaw, giving you my honest opinions on the Surefire XC1. Like I said, it's my favorite weapon light to date, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, like and subscribe if you really like the channel. I would appreciate it, guys. Leave a comment below if you have any questions or opinions. I can use them. Like I said, I'm a little new to this, but I hope you liked it. Thanks a lot. Make sure to help your local homeless shelters and recycle, because if you don't, my wife will find you. You gotta be fucking kidding me.